Hello, dear startup and corporate community innovation scene. Very welcome to our fourth Corporate Day 2020, this year as Digital Experience. My name is Dejan Jovicevic and it's my pleasure to be your host for today's event. It's been an exciting week, or let's say 10 days. We thought we would have this event here in an analog way, but now we're offering to you a digital experience. I think the team or all partners around this event did really their best of work to enable this event, and we have quite impressive, so to say, situation to explain to you. Namely, we have 25 partners, some of them completely new. Maybe this wouldn't have happened in the analog world. Now they're on board, they activated their networks, so we are really happy and proud that we have approximately 800 people who are, so to say, in the conference right now, who applied for the conference, who got the ticket, from 30 countries, super international audience today. Great to have you all with us on board from all over the world. And now listen to this, we have 10 startup pitches, 8 corporate pitches, but we have almost 100 corporate members waiting for matchmaking in this event. We have 324 startups and nearly 800 meetings which are scheduled. That's impressive. That's why we're doing this event, and that's what makes us really happy that we're able to enable that. What is Corporate Day? It's all about networking. It's all about matchmaking between corporates and startups. We want to foster each other's innovation. We want to bring the right guys and girls together to build up new businesses, to build up new ideas and solutions that we need for this world. And I'm really happy and grateful for all of 25 partners who enabled this event to happen this year as well. So may I just let you know who these people behind this event are. Organized is this event by Austria Wirtschaft Service and their matchmaking service AWS Connect. We will be talking with them shortly. And 25 partners from across Austria brought their networks and all of their power, so to say, in this event. Will connect you with the best of corporates that we have that are looking for cooperations with startups, that are open for it, and they're willing to cooperate and work with you guys. So we have strategic partners, FFG, Global Incubator Network, and AWS. Then Vienna Business Agency, Advantage Austria, and Austrian Federal Economic Chamber. We have INITS, Austrian Business Agency, and Enterprise Europe Network. Great partners. When they bundle their power, so to say, magic happens, and I think this is what counts at this event. New this year, many regional and network partners, business promotion agencies and academia plus business incubators from Austria. Strong ecosystem here in Austria. When all these players work together, again, magic happens. Let me go through them. Accent, EcoPlus, Rizap, and TechNet from Lower Austria, one of, so to say, a very entrepreneurial regions in Austria. Styrian Business Promotion Agency, SFG, and Science Park Graz. Tech2B from Business Upper Austria. Tirolian Business Promotion Agency and Startup Tirol, Viburg from Burgenland, and VStart and Visto from Vorarlberg. It's great to have you on board, guys. Really big pleasure, and I'm very grateful that you activated your networks for startups, for corporates, for their networking and matchmaking, which is the, so to say, main goal of this event. Last but not least, network partners adding value with their respective industry networks. Federation of Austrian Industries, Senate of Economy, Austrian Retail Organization, Austrian Bankers Association, Pioneers and 0 to 1, Inox, the Innovation Manager Network, CIMIT, Austrian Patent Office, and Tech House. These are some of the key players of Austrian startup and innovation scene, and we're very happy, and it's our pleasure to have you guys on board, and thank you for activating your networks as well and contributing, so to say, your assets to this event for the innovation community, startups and corporates that we want to matchmake on this super international level. I just found out there's 32 international, so to say, members and countries involved in this event. Let me welcome on stage the main two hosts of this event. We are very grateful for their power and leadership in this event. And this is first Matthias Bischoff, the spokesperson of AWS, and Werner Müller, startup representative from FFG. Big round of digital applause. I may, so to say, simulate this. You guys jumped in last minute today. Your bosses are engaged with some high-level government negotiations, so to say. We're working on many, so to say, measures for the economy, for startups, and both of your institutions are involved. and there was some need to jump into the negotiations. So we are also grateful that they are working on the, so to say, economical approach. Matthias, maybe first on AWS. Why are you guys organizing this event? Maybe also to start with your welcome words, and then Werner, your welcome words.
So welcome. For us as AWS, it's really a great honor and pleasure to be the host and organizer of the Corporate Day 2020. We as a government promotional agency support startups, SMEs, corporates from the first idea to their success on international markets. To organize this Corporate Day, this is a contribution of AWS to develop the innovative ecosystem. And what you can expect, Dejan has already mentioned it, it is matchmaking, reverse pitches, one-to-one meetings. So I would like to invite you to make use of that. Initially planned as a traditional conference. So two masterminds within AWS, Yasmin and Dusan, they managed to organize within a couple of weeks this conference. Dusan, I would like to join me for specific information about our programs. Let me thank our partners. We have strategic partners on board, regional partners, business associations, incubators from A+B networks. Without you, we would have never managed to organize this event. Thank you very much to Dejan and the team of Brutkasten for your expertise and the media outreach we can manage to have with you on board. And special thanks to FFG, our long-term partner in the Global Incubator Program, and the strongest strategic partner in organizing this event. So welcome. I wish you a fruitful day. Very sorry that you can't be here. We have prepared Viennese cakes for you. I try my best to step in, but let's see how far I can get.
Matthias, great. I will then ask Dusan to help me explain the agenda of today. We will keep this stage show, so to say, rather short and provide some pitches from startups, from corporates, and then especially the matchmaking. 800 meetings arranged. I'm really overwhelmed with that. Congratulations. But Werner, maybe first to FFG, Austrian Research Promotion Agency. You're known for financing and supporting R&D projects. So why are you involved in this matchmaking between startups and corporates?
So welcome Dusan, welcome Matthias, welcome Dejan, to all the participants who are online. The Corporate Day is all about cooperation, and we think cooperation is really a motor and a boost for innovation, and we as FFG promoting innovation, normally on a national level, but we have also programs for international aspect like Enterprise Europe Network or the Global Incubator Network program. So we think cooperation is important. We have also funding that are focusing on cooperation, and the Corporate Day is the perfect platform for matchmaking and cooperation, especially involving also startups. What we see, it's a lively matchmaking, and the outcome is really good, interesting, and could also lead to a cooperation program that can be funded within the FFG.
Dusan, would you be so kind as to help me explain the agenda of the day, and maybe so that not only corporates and startups have to pitch, maybe also the organizers, for you to pitch as well the Corporate Day. What is it all about?
Well, Corporate Day was initially about bringing together these two worlds of emerging technologies on the side of the startups, and this, let's say, a little bit rigid structures that corporates do have, but they're really open more and more to get this inflow of innovation from startups into their corporate systems, and actually providing resources to startups, which startups massively lack. You know, from FFG or AWS, we can support them a little bit with funds, but in the end, it's about manpower and about knowledge and about market, and that's where corporate partners get in. To the agenda, first, also welcome from my side. It's great to organize this event together with all of these partners, 25 of them, especially FFG, GIN, INITS, and all already named. What is it about? We start off with short introductory words. As you see, we go over for the 10 startup pitches that Global Incubator Network brought from Asia and Israel. So we read 10 short 60-second pitches. And after that, we go into the main program part managed by AWS Connect and our corporate reverse pitching. So we turn the tables around. So 8 corporates pitching, and one of them is from the last year, the winner, Andritz. So they're again on stage after being here last year. And then let's go, starting at around 3 o'clock. It's matchmaking time, and we'll come to that a little bit later on the stage here.
It's impressive figures that we can offer, broad audience, a lot of matchmaking. I know it's a tricky question, but what is your estimate? Are these kind of formats going to have, so to say, their future? Matthias, what do you think?
Yes, I'm pretty sure. I mean, to have 550 participants from more
Meanwhile,
than 30
800 almost. They're coming up and coming up.
From more than 30 countries. I mean, this shows how things develop, and this is the future. So we as AWS, as the promotional agency of the government, we support startups and SMEs by offering financing, grants, guarantees, loans, equity. But we realize how important connecting services are. We realize that bringing together startups with corporates at the right time, with the right topics, that this is the core of the future development of our services. And that's why we are quite proud to have developed these connecting services and can already show wonderful examples how we bring together the startups and the corporates. So I think this is the beginning of the future here today.
Perfect. And the beginning of our program for today. Thank you, guys. Werner, you wanted to add something?
No, I just think that the virtual format is an innovation that probably is not driven intrinsic. So it's innovation that is due to circumstances. And I think that's the perfect example for cooperation that drives innovation. And I think we will keep this format probably as a mixed format with live event plus matchmaking, probably virtual. So I think that's a good combination and a perfect example for innovation. So perfect. And let's see what comes out after this day. I'm sure that there are good examples for cooperation and innovations afterwards.
Perfect. So Dusan, let's kick it off.
Let's kick off, yeah.
Thank you, guys, and a big round of digital applause for all of you. It is my big pleasure now to announce video statement from our Federal Minister for Digital and Economic Affairs, Margarete Schramböck. She wasn't able to be here today. As you can imagine, the government is working on many programs for our economy and is engaged and involved in them. So thank you, Margarete, for taking time and sending us your video message and video address. Please.
Welcome to the first Digital Corporate Day. It is important to bring startups together with big corporates, especially in this time of the coronavirus. It's even more important that we use this mechanism and we use this event to bring those two parties together. I want to thank everybody for participating in this special corporate day. In these days, it is so important that we bring innovation ahead, that we find new opportunities and new business areas for both corporates and for startups. A few days ago, we have finalized the Startup Fund. It is a Corona Help Fund to support startups in this special time. It's donated with up to 100 million euro. And this is an opportunity during these corporate days to find a partner to invest in the startup. We, as a government, we then do a co-investment. I wish you all good luck, good ideas, and a successful event.
So, welcome back, and many thanks again to Margarete Schramböck, our Federal Minister for Digital and Economic Affairs, for her, so to say, video message. And it is my pleasure now to welcome four strategic partners on stage. They are working together with AWS and FFG on this event. This is the bundled power of Austrian economy, so to say, and this should be the magnet also for all our international guests and startups who are considering doing their business in Austria. Show this power, look at this power on stage now, and I hope we can convince you to do business with us. So, welcome on stage, Gabriele Tatzberger, Director of Startup Services from Vienna Business Agency. Gabi, welcome. Irene Fialka, CEO of Inits. Irene, welcome. Mariana Kühnel, Deputy Secretary General from Austrian Federal Economic Chamber. Mariana, very welcome. And last but not least, Marion Bieber, Managing Director from ABA, Austrian Business Agency, Invest in Austria. Great to have you on board on our digital conference. How are you doing?
Fine, perfectly fine. Thank you.
We're going DX this year, Digital Experience Conference. I hope we can still achieve the same goals. Gabi, maybe may I start with you? Vienna Business Agency is supporting local and international companies. You try to convince startups to come to Vienna, to make their business, to create their companies in Vienna. We have a lot of best practices that we communicate. And why are you involved in this corporate day? What's the reason behind it?
Now, so welcome also in the name of the Vienna Business Agency. I'm very happy that this event is taking place in a DX format. We at the Vienna Business Agency support companies and startups, and we also try to develop and to promote the business location Vienna. And how we do that, we deeply believe that we need to bridge the needs different stakeholders have. So international startups, corporates here, startups here in Vienna, and to create opportunities that these people can learn and co-create together. And here I really think that the corporate day is the perfect opportunity to have a first talk, to have first knowledge about, okay, what do I offer, what do I need? And that's why I'm really proud that we are really partner of the corporate day since day one, and I'm very happy that this is taking place today.
Fantastic. Irene Fialka, CEO of Inits. Inits is the Viennese academic incubator focusing on early stage and high-tech startups, helping entrepreneurs from academia to start and grow their businesses. Irene, what are success stories of Inits when it comes to cooperating with corporates? Do you have any experience with that?
Yeah, thank you. Let me thank you for the invitation and all the partners for collaborating in this. It's a real pleasure. I really think it's great. So, of course, Inits has operated since 2002, and that's why we have a couple of exits. One well-known is, for instance, MySugar, which was bought by Roche 3 years ago, but also others like Fluidtime, which was taken over.
We have some technical problems, as I can see. Maybe you can take...
It was off. Thank you. So, shall I start again?
Start again, please.
Sorry.
No problem.
So thanks everybody for collaborating in this. It's a real pleasure to be here and to see you all physically. Inits has operated as an incubator since 2002, and that's why we have a couple of exits already that we can celebrate. One that is well known is MySugar, which was taken over by Roche, but also Fluidtime, which was taken over by Kapsch. But there's others like Marinomed, who had an exit on as an IPO, but has a very important collaboration since the very, very beginning with Sigma Pharma. Nowadays, one company that does produce in Vienna already pharmaceutical products. So these are some examples, but also younger ones. Thinkers AI, for instance, offers competitive intelligence to corporates. So there's a broad spectrum of different companies and technologies.
And you see value in both, so to say, industries, corporates and startups working together?
Definitely. So they both have benefits. What corporates can offer is, in particular, market know-how. But also resources in many other senses, money, they invest, they can be customers, they can collaborate and co-develop something. So there's a lot of issues that they can offer to the startups. And the startups, they are fast, they are creative. So this is what is in for the corporates.
Perfect. Mariana, Advantage Austria and Austrian Chamber of Economy are supporting Austrian companies locally, as well as supporting them with internationalization and on partnerships on a global level. And Austria's economy is strongly based on small and middle-sized companies. And we're talking about startup corporate collaboration. Does this kind of collaboration also make sense for, let's say, smaller companies?
Yes, of course. It's not a question of the size of the companies from our point of view. It's about things can only be successful if they are done, and ideas can only be successful if they are implemented. No matter who is implementing the ideas and no matter who is bringing these ideas to the markets. I think the crisis makes us all creative and innovative. We need to be much faster than we used to be, even as Austrian Federal Economic Chamber. We created our crisis management task force overnight, sticking together and trying to solve the issues all companies in Austria and worldwide do have at the moment. And this fastness and this being creative and sticking together is what combines and brings together startups as well, together with SMEs and corporates and large corporates as well. And they have in common that they try to find solutions on obvious problems. They need to look to have a outside the box thinking, to really be creative and see the problems that evolve at the moment due to the crisis we all need to cope with, and that's the perfect ground for innovation. And we have a lot of hidden champions in Austria with like really niche products that are world market leaders, no matter of the size of the company. And so the startup is a perfect grounding for SMEs and large corporates to be even more successful and try to sail out of this crisis as successful Austrian businesses.
Nearly all Austrian companies are members in your Chamber of Commerce, so you have perfect, so to say, insights. Are they open for this kind of collaboration? Do you hear something? You're super active in the field of innovation as well, in spite of crisis. So what is, so to say, their opinion about that?
Of course, I think it's a perfect ground for creative ideas, for innovation. All are searching for new ideas, and startups are normally specialized in really specific problems they try to tackle, and normally they find a market, and we try to help them in internationalization within our Advantage Austria network. We have best practice all over the world. We can connect them worldwide, and Austria is an export country, so we hope that the borders get open pretty soon so that we can be successful on the world market again.
Perfect, thank you. Marion Bieber, Managing Director of Austrian Business Agency, Invest in Austria. Austrian Business Agency is joining this corporate day for the first time, so welcome on board, Marion. We're very happy to have you on board. And you're helping international companies as well as young founders to settle their business in Austria. Speaking in European context, what are the main advantages of establishing your business or moving the headquarters to Austria, especially for startups?
Okay, so a warm welcome also from my side. We are really happy to be present and be partner this time and to have contributed to the internationalization of corporate data. Figures you mentioned are really impressive. So I think half of the participants are international ones from 30 countries. So congratulations to all of us, I would say. And it was really a great effort to that there. And also we as ABA, Invest in Austria, as Austria's FDI promotion agency, we see an ever-increasing interest of international startups and scale-ups of coming here. So last year, we were able to assist 28 international startups in setting up here in Austria. So this was 6 more than the year before. And of course, why they come here, it's of course Austria is an attractive market with a high purchasing power. And at the same time, you can also test your products because you don't have this very large investment need as you would go directly to Germany. So Austria can be really this central hub in the heart of Europe, first testing your products and then going to the larger DACH market, or even using the network that Austria still has very strongly in Central and Eastern Europe. So this is one of the main advantages. And of course, we have a very stable business location with a healthy economy, and still a lot of industrial production with also, let's say, a lot of hidden champions. So this has really to be also communicated to the international startups.
And obviously, as you can see, strong partners among the key players, the institutions that that provide grants, that provide funding, that provide incubating, that provide startup tickets, for example, and that make sure, so to say, that the circumstances for startups from foreign countries are at their best. Obviously, we're working on improving all our metrics, but Austria is awesome place to start your business. Thank you very, very much for these insights, and we will now move on to the main, so to say, feature of this event, the pitches. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. A digital round of applause. These are really, really cool institutions. Austria is a very special country, I must admit. It has its power, it has entrepreneurial spirit. Sometimes we are a bit in our comfort zone, but we, so to say, fight ourselves out of it and create international, global champions, so to say, both in the digital economy and in the normal economy, strong industry that we have here, and we welcome you to do business with us. I can see Amy already waiting to join me on stage. Please come on stage, and she will now take over the first pitching feature, Global Incubator Network Startup Elevator Pitch. Jin is a partner program managed by FFG and AWS, awesome program. The Go Austria team is bringing 10 startups from Asia and Israel to their Global Austria Spring Batch. Amy, what is special about this Spring Batch? I mean, we are here without audience, but with more audience than ever, I could say.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I understand your question very well, because the Global Incubator Network Austria is known for the Austrian startups for bringing the startups to the Asian country and Israel normally. But we are bridging the Austrian startup ecosystem with those of 5 Asian countries and Israel, 5 regions like mainland China, Japan, Hong Kong, Singapore, and South Korea. Well, we are doing it in bidirectional way. So I forgot to say, of course, our Austrian startups can apply now for the Asian program, Go Asia as well. Right now we have 2 programs open. And when we invite the Asian startup to Austria, one of the most important things that we think of, we think that with their different setup, with their different mindset, with their different innovations, they can enrich our innovation landscape. And we connect them to a lot of companies in Austria and to a lot of potential partners in Austria. Because we think that the diversification of the industry, of the innovation scene is something very important, and that we can do and also be very, very good into bring out new products, new research projects, and so far and so on. In the last years, for example, Wien Energie and a Jin startup like Chakratech already did a very interesting research and development project that has a good outcome. Those startups are really, really great. In this batch, we selected from 120 startups, we selected only 10. They already had 1 week of program, a digital program. It's the first digital batch we have, and they did great. And I'm sure you will love them. They're really marvelous. I was so excited to work with them. And now each of them is going to pitch for 60 seconds so that you can get them know, connect them. You can connect with them as well on here on the corporate day, but also on our website. You can also see them. Enjoy, and if you don't believe, just listen to them now. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Pingping Wei with Archifiction. We provide a projection-based mixed reality equipment, allowing users to enter a fully immersive 3D environment without wearing any devices and goggles. Let's check out what we have here. Based on our algorithm and system, people will perceive the virtual world instead of the physical room. And the witches mean infinite possibilities contained in one physical space. Our market focuses with a B2B2C model, ranging from entertainment, real estate, tourism, education, and more. We're helping them to promote customer engagement, raise brand awareness, drive a higher retention rate, and even sales. Reach out to find out more about Archifiction. Thank you.
Hi, I'm David, CEO of Genix from Israel. Today, and in the post-pandemic world, it is increasingly important to discover the risk factor variant and the protective variants against viruses, pathogen, and other genetic diseases. Genix is the perfect solution. At Genix, we provide a comprehensive clinical genetic biobank. We recognize the value and importance of genetic data and offer end-to-end solution to the labs. We develop a seamless pipeline for the collection, encryption, analysis, interpretation, and clinical reporting. Our business offers SaaS to the lab and sells the data to pharma biotech companies for the drug discovery and novel therapeutics. We are seeking genetic labs to use our platform, especially in relation to COVID-19, and pharma companies to become our design partner. Thank you.
My name is May and I'm from a company called Graphico. We are a 3D photorealistic visual and intelligence platform. What do? We capture large expanse of land via helicopters and drones, process the photos into a photogrammetry digital twin model. Then we layer and tag information on top of it. And with this information, we can analyze the models over time. We can also use this, especially the panoramic photos, to do auto-detection of objects for artificial intelligence initiatives. And lastly, very exciting, we can actually use a video of the models and send that video link to a handphone. No licenses required. Who are some of our customers and partners? The government, urban planners, city councils, developers, smart cities, heritage and conservation. And what we'd like out of this GENE program is universities collaboration or research collaboration on artificial intelligence, as well as partners and customers who are willing to look at a business and revenue share model with us. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Rigank, the co-founder and CEO of Merkle Science. We provide a blockchain monitoring solution to detect and prevent illicit use of cryptocurrencies. This is a B2B service used by blockchain companies, banks, regulators, and law enforcement agencies who use it for cryptocurrency AML as well as forensics. We're based in Singapore and have raised $1.6 million in seed funding from some of the most reputed investors in Silicon Valley and Singapore. In terms of our customer pipeline, we currently work with some of the largest exchanges in our region, as well as the leading law enforcement agencies and regulators across Asia. In terms of our backgrounds, we come from the traditional finance world, as well as fraud sciences, companies such as Bank of America, PayPal, as well as Luno, a Naspers-backed crypto exchange. If you want to know more about us, please get in touch.
Hello, my name is Mark Heifetz and I'm from Onvego. Onvego offers speech control solutions for smart apps and IoTs. They are very effective because they use AI and natural language, and they can be used together with visual controls. They are aimed at hence busy situations and mobile workforce in industry. Our solutions can be implemented cloudless, they can be embedded into small IoT devices, they can support different languages and accents, and they can meet conditions of noise in industrial environment. Our company is B2B. We are focused on Industry 4 segments like transportation, logistics, maintenance, and manufacturing. And our business model is licensing mainly, and we are looking for partners in Austria and Europe. Hope to see you. Bye-bye.
I'm Sai, the co-founder and CEO of SensorFlow, and we use AI and IoT to automate decision-making, improve energy efficiency, and make the world a greener place. We help hotels save up to 30% on their energy costs by automating their HVAC and up to 40% on their maintenance costs by optimizing their operational productivity through real-time data analysis and insights. SensorFlow only takes 5 minutes to install per room. All of our sensors are completely wireless and retrofitted, and this is enabled by our proprietary IoT network stack, which only requires 2 to 3 gateways for the entire building. The best part is we don't charge anything upfront. We work on a pay-as-you-save model, so hotels only pay us based on the savings that we help them achieve. We have close to 10,000 rooms across Southeast Asia from brands like Accor, Hyatt, and Ascot, and we are rapidly growing and expanding in the region. And we have plans to expand into Europe and North America towards the end of the year. We make the world a greener place by making sustainability profitable. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mark Goldfarb. I'm CEO of Sixth Space. Using our patent-pending optics and our unique SLAM algorithms, we track movement based on visible or infrared lighting. Our solution is ideal for tracking head movement and camera movement in industrial AR situation. Imagine you're a logistics operator. You have a large warehouse with dozens of forklifts. We can track every forklift, either for safety or for logistics. Or let's say you're in construction where you need to track workers to make sure they don't go into restricted areas. Or for life-saving devices like medical robotics, to track the hand movements or robotic movements. In any environment where there's a light source, infrared or visible, our solution will track at a high speed, low latency, accurately, low power consumption, and low bandwidth. And as we do not use cameras in our tracking, we include a built-in assurance of privacy, an issue critical these days around the globe. So for more questions, call me or contact me at mark@sixstaff.space. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, this is David from Visionaries 777 and I want to introduce ARPM to you. ARPM is a software built with the idea of optimizing processing, facility management, security and cleaning, which are traditionally done with paper checklists, but you cannot really verify what people are doing. With our system, we leverage augmented reality. Just give the employee a tablet, they scan some QR codes, that's all the hardware we need. The employees then guided with the tablet, they know where they need to be standing, we show them specifically the routes, we show them what checklists they have to activate and what they have to do in the given tasks. The idea is that employees can really execute their work precisely according to the protocols given by the customer, by our customer, and you have a dashboard where you can visualize what every single employee is doing, how long they're taking, and if there's any problems in different areas. Of course, we have been working already deploying this in factories, hotels, office buildings, museums, and we hope to get more customers. So looking forward to hear from you, and if you have any questions, let me know. Bye.
Hi, I'm Yojiro from Box Technologies. We provide smart container for last mile delivery logistics. We would implement reusable plastic container for last mile delivery. So it can be shippable from warehouse into the customer's house. So it allows smart shipping. It can be good fit for parking automation. And also can be trackable on the cloud. It can be controlled with using smartphone. By using Bluetooth, bidirectional data transmission allows secure authentication. And a container doesn't require any network setup and wiring by electricity. It just works with Bali Insight implemented for more than 3 years. So it can be applied to many of the industries, from wholesale supplier, manufacturer, retail, e-commerce, or food delivery. We're looking forward to explore the potential opportunity to collaborate with each industry. Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm Jamin from GDF Lab. We provide upscaling service by using high-tech AI engine. There are some competitors in upscaling markets. However, only GDF Lab can upscale video and image in real time. Most of competitors also do not provide SaaS platform service since they only focus on B2B markets. Our users can easily log in our upscaling service called Peekaboo and then upload needed contents freely. It can cover low-resolution contents, but also high-resolution contents. Austria is one of the countries in Central Europe that has outstanding telecommunication network. Therefore, we think it is a great country that we can test and promote our products. Through the program, we are looking for potential business partners. Our technology can help industrial areas where it cannot make high-resolution video or where it costs a lot of money to make high-resolution video. We are expect to meet you. Thank you very much.
Hello and welcome back to our digital stage. Thank you to all the startups for their pitches. I heard some of them had some technical problems. Don't worry about it. We will send you their videos per email. And we have now our next and last, so to say, feature of this event, corporate reverse pitches powered by AWS Connect. And I'd like to welcome Yasmin Morazadeh on stage. Yasmin, please come to me. A digital applause for you. I will make space.
Thank you so much.
AWS Connect is a strong partner for facilitating corporate startup collaboration in the Austrian startup ecosystem, and the ecosystem is used to startups, usually pitching in front of corporates. So why did you turn the table around for this pitch?
We turned the tables because usually when startups and corporates enter into cooperation, the power relations are asymmetrical, and it's much harder for the startup to get in touch with the corporate, to talk to the right person, to get an appointment. And for corporates, it's much easier to get in touch with the startups. So that is why we turn the tables, and corporates are challenged today to pitch their challenges that they're facing, their opportunities, and also what do they offer to startups, most importantly, and what do they expect. So we want to create equality, we want to create transparency, and that is also what we do with AWS Connect. So AWS Connect is a platform that doesn't only match startups, corporates, investors on matchmaking events like these, but also online, so throughout the year. It's free, so corporate startups and investors can...
Free of charge.
Yes, it's free of charge. You can register at awsconnect.com, and you can really find the right cooperation partner if you're lucky. And we already have really good cooperations with startups entered into cooperation with Frequentis, with A1, with KTM. So we're really proud, and we really want to reach out to all the participants today that are watching, that you can just be part and be a member. And also, I'm really happy to say that the members, the participants today, the corporates pitching, that they are all members of AWS Connect, so startups can get in touch with them. So I'm really looking forward to the reverse pitches.
And I guess you want to kick me off the stage now.
Yes, get off.
Thank you. Corporate pitches coming up now.
Thank you so much, Dan. All right, so it was a really tough decision. We have 8 corporates pitching today. One of them actually got the golden ticket last year, Andritz. So they participated Corporate Day last year, and they won the Slido competition that is actually happening today as well. So log into Slido. I think there is you can find the link here. And we actually had over 20 applications from high-ranked corporates, also medium-sized companies and hidden champions. And the jury had a really hard time picking the right corporates to pitch today. So same rules. The corporates have 3 minutes time. They answer the same questions. So the structure means that they pitch their challenges, the cooperation opportunities, what they expect from startups, and what do they offer. So I'm really urging the startups to listen carefully and to make notes, because you might be the next startup cooperating with these corporates. So first off is Mariella Schultes from Agro Innovation Lab. Agro Innovation Lab is the accelerator from RWA, so Raiffeisen Ware Austria. And yeah, we're really happy to have her here. Welcome on stage, Mariella.
I'm okay, sorry. Hi, everyone. Happy to be here today. I'm Mariella from Agro Innovation Lab. And as Yasmin already said, Agro Innovation Lab is the innovation platform from RWA. Basically what we do search for innovation in agriculture. So we foster new technologies that increase efficiency, conserve resources, or simply improve the life of farmers, basically. The challenges that we are focusing on is obviously challenges in the field of agriculture. That means we are focusing on population growth, since farmers have to produce more and more. Then labor shortage, since farmers have difficulties to find enough labor for their work. Obviously climate change, also political regulations, since they have to comply to political regulations such as the forbiddenness of chemical pesticides, changing consumer taste, and digital nativity. And we believe that working together with startups as a corporate can bundle strengths and also overcome respective weaknesses of each parties, and thus complement each other to tackle these challenges more efficiently. So therefore we are looking for startups in a broad range of search fields, basically. Among those are organic agriculture, IoT, big data, and so on and so forth. You can also find them on our website. And we have different strategic approaches to finding these startups. So these are firstly acceleration programs, and we do innovation challenges and also management of individual corporations, basically. Our innovation challenges and acceleration programs are structured formats where we have normally 3 to 7 startups participating. They're 5 months, and we do joint POCs basically with them to see if there's a long-term strategic partnership possible. At the individual corporation management, we do basically the same, but it's ongoing next to these strategic formats, basically. And we also do POC projects with the startup. So what do we offer the startups, and what do we expect to return from them? We can offer the startups, or we can offer you basically joint POC building, and also the resources that are needed to do a joint POC, to validate your product or service for a potential future cooperation. We do offer market access, of course, as a corporate, we can do that. We offer network and market-specific know-how from our expert mentors. We do offer investment when it makes sense for a strategic long-term partnership, and of course also a startup-friendly program design. And we are searching for innovative companies in the field of agriculture that are at the later stage of development. That means that we are searching for companies that already have a product or service in place and also already have first customers. If that sounds interesting to you, we would be happy if you would visit our website, agroinnovationlab.com, or drop us a message at office@agroinnolab.com. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mariella. Yes, you can just drop the mic at the regie. Thank you. So I'm really happy also to say that the corporates came all the way to TribeSpace in times of Corona. So thank you so much for joining us today. So next up, we will switch to a Zoom meeting, to a Zoom pitch, reverse pitch. And next up is actually our golden ticket winner, Andritz. And Andritz offers various ways for startups to cooperate with them, from like being a sparring partner or to acquisition. There are a lot of ways for startups to cooperate with them. And I really hope that it works. I welcome Markus Zauner from Andritz. He is at Group Business Development, and I think he already has his video on, only mic missing. Stop. Okay, Markus. So the
Yes.
virtual stage is yours.
Okay, I will briefly share my screen. So I assume that you can see my screen and hear me and see me, yes? Okay, my name is Markus Zauner. I'm happy today to introduce you to Andritz and Andritz Ventures. Andritz is a global equipment manufacturer. We have roughly 7 billion euros in order intake and currently employ roughly 29,000 employees. We are active in a total of 4 business areas. I would like to mention, for example, the pulp and paper business areas, where we build large pulp and paper plants in Brazil, or even supply small single equipment, like in the separation business area for example, the mining industry. We, as Andritz Ventures, focus on internal and external innovations. Internal innovation, there we source or looking for innovation within our company and our employees. And for external innovations, that's why we are here today. We are scouting for external startups for strategic partnerships. So for our external innovation program, we have designated technology areas on which we are focusing on. It's mainly in the industrial 4.0 environment, for example, smart sensors or companies that provide smart sensors to collect data from our machinery, or companies that are able to process this data with the help of artificial intelligence and to predict, to make predictive maintenance, for example. On the other hand, we are also looking for startups that are enablers for innovative business models. For example, a pay-per-use model where we are switching from a typical CapEx sale to a subscription-based model. Now, how does a cooperation with us look like? We are looking for startups to fill our knowledge gaps and to accelerate our development of our products. Our typical approach is an initial screening of the startups. Then we have a deeper technology discussion and discussion of our future strategic partnership and how we can collaborate. So what can you expect from us? You can expect from us extensive industry knowledge and that we gathered over the last decades, and also access to our customers. I would like to mention that we are focusing on the product development. We also consider investment options on a later stage if we see a very, very good fit. So if you are a later stage startup and you have developed your product, tested it with another company, for example, with a small equipment manufacturer, or even a larger one, we are happy to get in contact with you, and also some patients with a big corporate partner. You can get in contact with us. We are the B2B matching platform, also at Andritz Ventures at andritz.com, and our homepage andritz.com/ventures. And I would like to hand over to Yasmin, and thank you for the attention.
Thank you so much, Markus. We're going to take over the screen now again via Zoom. Just a second. Okay. So thank you so much, Markus, again for reverse pitching today. Next up is Hutchison 3 with Innovation Manager Vera Steiner joining us at TribeSpace live. We're very happy to have her pitch a second time, reverse pitch a second time with us, because she already pitched at the FinTech Week last year in autumn. So it's really a pleasure to work with Hutchison 3 and welcome on stage, Vera. Oh. Wait, I can't click on the next slide, but I guess. Yeah, thank you. Yes, please.
So let me start. Hello, everyone. I'm very happy to be here and to present Hutchison 3 Austria and to tell you about our cooperation with the startups. Hutchison Drei Austria GmbH is one of the leading Austrian telecommunications providers with almost 4 million customers, with almost 867 million euros of revenues did in 2019. We have our focus on mobile communication, internet, fixed line, TV and business solutions, as well as 5G, where we are the pioneer in Austria. But we are more than that. We are the global player, together with the European telecommunication group companies in UK, Ireland, Denmark, Sweden, Italy, as well as with our Asian telecommunication group companies. We belong together to the CK Hutchison Holding and offer, therefore, to our startups the opportunity of the global scaling. So what are the challenges that we are facing today? Undoubtedly, the primary challenge is the COVID-19 that is experiencing everyone now with its radical digitization and change of consumer behavior that it has brought to us. And we, as a part of the critical state infrastructure, we are playing the leading role in handling this crisis, in enabling to our citizens, to our customers, more or less normal and convenient private and working life with our home office solutions, with our internet solutions, with our streaming solutions. Other challenges are, of course, regard network and technology expansion, 5G that I already mentioned, but also the increasing competition, both in telco and non-telco field, both global and local. And of course, the request for new services from our customer. We are the customer-focused company and we have the customer-focused innovation. The fields where we are looking for use cases and cooperation are 5G, data analytics, fintech, insurtech, health tech, and energy. Our innovation include, for example, the last cases of the launch of Dry Energy, where we can provide to our customers gas and electricity in cooperation with our partner, or DRD, the opportunity to visit the family doctor online. We are offering you cooperation regarding our resources, our customer base, workplace. We are looking for your mindset, your commitment, for the first prototype and positive proof of concept, as well as for the teams with at least 2 founders. And the last but not the least, we are looking for your readiness to go the extra mile with us. We are happy to be here with you for the further question, and I'm happy to meet you in person. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Wow, you're actually getting a normal applause, not just virtual. You can just pass the microphone to the next person walking up to you. Thank you. So I need to stop the presentation now, because next up is a very special corporate zooming in all the way from Sweden. It's called Saab, and it's actually a pity that they cannot be here, because they were supposed to be here for the Vienna Up 2020, but it wasn't possible, obviously, because of the COVID situation. And now they're still here, presenting in a special technological way. Thank you. And I just wanted to tell you guys watching that we switch between Zoom and live stage pitches. So please don't be too hard on us, because it's actually challenging to switch all the time. So we have Lisa Abom from Sweden coming all the way. She is the head of innovation and technology in the business area of aeronautics. Welcome, Lisa. The virtual stage is yours.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening into this Zoom event. So my name is Lisa Abom, and I work at the company Saab. Saab is a Swedish defense industry. We work with different products ranging from the air with fighter jets such as the Gripen, to the land domain, and through the naval domain with even submarines in our portfolio. We work with a wide range of products, and of course for us to be able to enhance our products with outstanding performance is one of our challenges. So we would be interested in things that can enhance our products. But of course, given the very difficulties and complexity in our products, we also have very long development times to be able to develop those products. So anything that can enhance our production or development cycles are things that we are very interested in understanding more about. And furthermore, for all our products, there is a lot of training and simulation ongoing for all our users in the fields, testing the products and learning how to use them even better. So anything regarding simulation and training are areas that we are deeply interested in too. When we look into the innovation arena and our innovation strategy, you can see in the picture that we have areas that are things that are important to us as our core businesses, and there are areas that are more standard to any industry. And of course, what we do is that we develop the things that are very much core to our products and core to our business in our in-house development, R&D innovations in-house. But what we're here to look for is the innovations that can be done by external strategic partners. Switch. So what we're looking for is partnerships in the early phases and the long phases, remembering that our products are with very long life cycles. So if you join us, you should be a scale-up with maturity, being able to be with us for the long term. Thank you very much.
So Lisa, watch your time.
All right, we're back. Thank you so much for your reverse pitch, Lisa. It was very impressive to see you in the middle of the slide. I'm going to take over the screen now. Okay. So next up, we have Nina Tamal. She is the head of marketing, innovation, digitalization, and data science at Wüstenrot Group, one of Austria's biggest insurance companies. And as a recent participant at AWS Connect, Wüstenrot reverse pitches for the first time within our events. So we're especially happy to have them over virtually zooming in. So the stage is yours.
So thank you. I hope everybody can see me. Now I'm sharing with you my screen, so I hope it will work now. So there are some technical problems right now. I can't share. It's not possible to share now. So it did work before. So I think we just keep on with that. So hi, my name is Nina. I'm head of innovation and marketing at Wüstenrot. We are a financial service provider in Austria, combining both the home savings bank as well as non-life and life insurance. You can imagine how hard it is, or even to digitize a traditional incumbent with a brand that is more than 90 years old. So we have taken this challenge, and we have been starting to, as a first mover in the insurance industry in Austria, to digitize our business and to collaborate with startups. So in the next step, or in the very near future, we are extending our footprint in new business models, and therefore we are searching startups in the field of smart technologies, PropTech, InsurTech, AI, FinTech, so you name it. And we will be happy in order to start. We're always aiming for long-lasting collaborations with startups. Just to give you a number, we are running about 20 to 30 POCs each year, and the implementation quota is about 80 to 90%. And the reason why is that we are always really quickly define the scope. We are always thinking in use cases, and we can really accelerate the implementation of new technologies in our company, because we manage the end-to-end process. From data science to digital development to innovation and marketing. So we can provide you an acceleration of an implementation of your technologies, and on the other side, we can provide you a large customer base of about 1.5 million retail customers in Austria. So what we expect from you is we're always searching for open-minded startup partners who are really open-minded in understanding our pain points and our needs, and who are really open-minded for adopting their technologies to our needs. So if we could run a successful POC together with you, we would be, or you can use us as mini influencers as well, because we can offer you a thriving ecosystem existing of quite a lot of corporates in the western part of Austria, with whom we have started to cooperate for co-innovation and co-creation in non-competing areas. So we'd be really happy to hear your inspiring projects, to see more about that, to get a deep dive today. And if you're happy to start a cooperation with us, we'd be lucky to work together with you. And sorry that the presentation didn't work, but I hope you understood everything.
Thank you so much for your reverse pitch, Nina and Katharina. We are up next with a live reverse pitch from 2 companies actually, and 2 presenters. So we have Kapsch Businesscom and Kapsch Trafficom here. Kapsch is one of the strongest hidden champions in Austria, providing their technologies all over the world. And being a member of Aves Connect, we are very honored that they are here today. We have Simrit Sandhu, Innovation Manager and the brain of the famous Factory One accelerator of Kapsch Trafficom. And we have Michael Scheuer, Senior Expert in the Business Development Department of Kapsch Businesscom. So welcome on stage.
Thank you. Oh, okay. We are waiting for our slides. Thank you so much for having us today. We're excited to pitch our group and our companies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry for that.
No worries.
Okay. Einmal reinklicken. So.
All right.
All right.
Thank you
so much. The stage is yours now.
So, you want to start with Businesscom, maybe?
Okay. Thanks a lot. Nice to meet you all out there. It's a challenging time for everyone. Yeah, but it is how it is, and we've got to face it and do the best out of it. My name is Michael Scheuer. I'm part of the business development team at Kapsch Businesscom. Kapsch Businesscom is placed as some kind of one-stop shop for end-to-end digitalization solutions. Keeping that in mind, we are looking for components that could simplify or even complement the digitalization of business processes. And we're also looking, of course, for components that could also contribute some kind of new aspects to such solutions.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. And the other sister company out of the Kapsch group is Kapsch Trafficom, where I am based. We provide intelligent transportation systems globally, and those transportation systems consist of different segments like tolling, traffic management, smart urban mobility, connected vehicles. So a lot of components in these transportation systems, and we are always looking for partners in this mobility space to support our value chain and challenges that we face in the future.
What are the kind of cooperation possibilities? First of all, of course, we're interested in successful joint projects. Might it be some kind of POC? Might it be some kind of pilot projects or even lighthouse projects? If such a first project is successful and both sides do see potential in future effort, also strategic investments are quite usual.
So ongoing projects with startups are always welcome, but there is another way you can actually work with us. There is a Factory One, we call it Factory One, our corporate accelerator, where we take time to define fields where that are strategically relevant to us, and then we go out and look for specific startups that can match these criteria, and mostly it's later stage startups that work with us on POCs within a very high pressure 4-month program. And usually the outcome is a long-term strategic relationship. Sometimes there is investment, and sometimes there is even acquisition. And I brought a little example of the defined fields that we usually use to look for startups. And as you can see, it's a very broad spectrum from different aspects of our company. There is a focus on mobility, autonomous transportation, integrated urban mobility, so everything that is around smart city, highways, urban traffic. But there is also supporting factors like maintenance of our equipment, maintenance of the future, which is also very relevant to our sister company. So this is an accelerator that is group-wide. We also look for KBC or Kapsch Business Com needs. And data privacy, cybersecurity, those are supporting segments that we are also welcoming in this accelerator.
From a Kapsch Business Com perspective, this graphic shows all the different areas we have got to deal with when we're talking about our end-to-end solutions. So we are not only searching for a particular piece of software or some specialized sensors. We're talking about any kind of component that might support such digitalization projects.
Mm-hmm. So, and because we're running out of time, we just want you to know that we expect startups to be responsible and committed within or outside of the accelerator. And if you want to get in contact with us, we are looking forward to one-on-one sessions afterwards, or you can always visit the Kapsch website or the Factory One website.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Applause for you.
Thanks.
It's very silent in here. That is a bit odd. It's usually not like this. So that was the last corporate pitching at TribeSpace. There are 2 more coming up via Zoom. Wait, I have to stop this. Yes. And so we have the 7th of 8 corporates pitching now. And the next one is KTM Innovation with Innovation Manager Andreas Kreiner zooming in. He is also the technologist and strategist at KTM Innovation. And Andreas works with us for a while now, also reverse pitching. He did the reverse pitching last year at the B2B Software Days in the Rathaus. And actually from the matchmaking events, he followed up on 2 startups, and they tried to start a project. Maybe he tells us more about it or later in the meetings. But we're very happy to have him in today, Andreas. This virtual stage is yours.
That would help, right? Okay. Hello again. Welcome to the world of KTM. We do motorbikes. We're Europe's largest motorbike company, the 4th largest worldwide and the fastest growing premium brand. We're more than one brand. We also Husqvarna or GasGas belong to us. Now, what is it we're looking for? We have a wide spectrum looking at to make the product smarter, to make the production smarter, commerce smarter, and organization. We do performance bikes, so anything that makes us faster, lighter, smarter, better, cheaper is of interest to us. But keep in mind, ready to race performance bikes means very high challenges here. In production, we are producing those in Austria. So anything, again, here that helps us is of interest to us. We sell to 80 countries, B2B2C, via a dealer network of about 4,000 dealers. So anything helping us to serve the dealers serving the customers, us serving the customers directly is of interest to us. And then there's the organization itself of about 4,000 employees, making us better, improving the processes of interest. Why do we work with startups? Because it simply makes sense. We complement each other very well. We do that quite a lot. In the first 12 months, we've done about 40 projects with startups. Now, switching slides. Okay, what are the cooperation opportunities? In those areas, you can reach us 24/7 via our website. We have a tech scouting funnel, processing several hundred startups a year. We've engaged about 100 in the last 12 months and done about these 40 projects. Projects can be anything from just sharing know-how, sharing pain points from our side, sharing challenges, or even data, doing trials, doing pilots, doing the InnoCamps, which is a special format we've created out of hackathons to do way more of that, run actual proof of concepts, do shared development, or simply buy or license products. We do whatever makes sense, given the technology, the need, and the interest of both sides. And what to expect from us? We stand for open innovation, and we are your friendly gateway to the world of KTM. Again, we are a global niche leader in automotive. We have endless challenges to remain on top in the bikes and then to produce them and then to market, sell, and service them. Plus, it's a risky thing we're producing, so anything around safety, helping safety.
3 minutes are over.
All right. Yes, and the startups we're looking for have to be agile, hungry, have a little bit of patience for us, and understand what we do and what we are. Thank you.
Hi. Okay, we're back. Thank you, Andreas, for reverse pitching today. Second time. And last but not least, we have the last corporate coming up. But before, I really want you to pay attention, because I want to remind you that you can vote for the best corporate pitch on Slido with the password #CorporateDay2020. And the winner gets a golden ticket for next year, not for last year, for next year pitching. And we really need all of you to participate as much as possible so that we know what corporate was the best one. And yes, finally, yet importantly, we have Lukas Lang joining us from his office. He is the global digitalization management at voestalpine, High Performance Metal. And let's see what they have to offer. Enjoy the last pitch, everyone. Yes, we can hear you, I think.
Okay, great. Good afternoon, and thank you very much for the invitation. I'm Lukas Lang, and I'm part of the Global Digitalization Management within the High Performance Metals division.
Screen sharing?
Of the voestalpine, and let me share my screen with you. Share. Great. So, as a global market leader in highly specialized metals products, we have started an exciting digital journey in a wide range of areas, as you can see, and not just at our worldwide production sites, but also at our value-added services network. In the current situation, we are facing a lot of challenges, from improving production efficiency to predictive maintenance topics to improving customer support processes. And we are looking for creative data-driven solutions that will allow us to make better decisions and increase operational excellence immediately. From our experience, we have learned that startups often provide the flexibility and the key skills that are required to tackle our challenging industrial problems, as you can see here. And we think, therefore, that startups are very good partners for that. So the possibilities for cooperation range from proof of concept development, as you can see in our use case implementation funnel here, to long-term strategic partnerships, but also to joint R&D projects. And in particular, we are looking for quick and measurable results that provide us new insights early on in use case implementations. And we're also looking for partners that have experience in bringing use cases into operation and into production. So from our experience, we see that off-the-shelf solutions, if they are available at all, often can get you only so far. And therefore, we are looking for specialized experts that are able to solve very challenging industrial problems in our company. And we can offer very strong research commitment and innovative and international environment, but also highly skilled counterparts in many areas, such as data science, artificial intelligence and machine learning, robotics, Internet of Things, sensors, etc. And from a partner, we expect reliability, but also we would like to see industrial experience and very creative and professional solutions. And of course, a high degree of innovation. As I mentioned earlier, off-the-shelf solutions are quite often not of interest to us. So thank you very much for the opportunity. If you feel addressed and excited, please get in touch with us, and we look forward to meeting you in the matchmaking sessions.
Okay. Thank you. Lucas, for reverse pitching, being this is the camera I have to look at. Thank you. So this was the last reverse corporate pitch, and we hope that you enjoyed them. We hope that you could grasp what they are looking for, and maybe also took notes. And now you know who to talk to. And I will hand over to Dejan now. So yes, thank you a lot.
Excellent pitches. All right. Congratulations to our corporate partners, obviously to startups as well. I'm looking to our team if my microphone is functioning well and you can hear me. I guess so, otherwise they would be showing me otherwise. Please, it was really great to have you all on board. Now let's vote. How to vote? Open Slido, slide sli.do, and we have an event code Corporate Day 2020, event code in Slido, Corporate Day 2020. Please vote. Everything will be clear once you enter this code. You will know what to do. It's important for us to have some, so to say, competition. And I'd like to welcome on stage Dusan Todorovic from AWS Connect. Dusan, come join me while the community is voting. Back. Yes. So how was this digital experience for you?
I tried to keep myself really short because we're running a little bit short on time. It was amazing. It was very intensive. It was like a shock when we heard about the coronavirus and all we went in the beautiful Palais Auersberg, said, oh my God, we can't do that. But thanks to FFG and AWS and partners encouraging us to do so, we did it digital, and it took us some 10 very stressful days in the beginning till we had the solution. And also today we have some, it's the first time we're doing it, some little technical troubles, but I think it's working. And I'd like now just to give a brief outlook to the matchmaking and to give you some very important, let's say, information how to use the matchmaking now. It's the AWS Connect matchmaking, digital matchmaking. We're doing it, organizing it together with the Enterprise Europe network. Big thanks to our partner in the matchmaking. And what we're doing now is actually you should go to Corporate Day 18 and click on the meetings button. You will find it on the starting page or on the top of the website. And then you see your meeting agenda. And on the right side next to each meeting, there's a green button for starting the meeting. If for any reason this meeting doesn't work on your desktop computer, switch to your mobile phone, your mobile device, tablet, or similar. It usually is because of your corporate firewall restrictions.
Is this a video conference call then?
It's a video conference call, actually. You can share your screen. You can also invite some other meeting partners by using the invite button in the video call.
And these meetings are scheduled beforehand already?
Actually, we scheduled more than 750, almost 800 meetings beforehand. Actually, not we did schedule them. The participants scheduled them themselves. So we're really proud about this huge figure. We didn't expect that to come. But, you pre-schedule meetings, and though it can happen that your meeting partner doesn't show up. So please do not worry in that case. First, simply use the messaging function on the platform, send him a message, agree on a new meeting. We opened up earlier today a further matchmaking session, which is on the 26th of May. So just activate this session, ask your meeting partner to activate the session as well, and agree on a new meeting time. Just to give you a little advice, you can start the meeting at any time you like, so you do not need to wait till the 26th of May. This is just the last day where you can start the meetings. Yeah, that's about how it works. If you at any point in this event need support, you simply can push on the right button of the web page, as I remember, is like the support button. Click there, and we have a support chat where our partners from Enterprise Europe Network will help you. And I've just got, yes, I think the voting is finished.
That went fast.
That went fast.
So we have the reverse pitch winner, so to say. I guess somebody has to let us know who that was.
Yes. Do you want to surprise us?
Yeah.
I think it's like a head-to-head race.
Okay, if people are still voting, we can still give them 1 or 2 minutes.
Oh, great! Andreas Schreiner from KTM Innovations. We're really, really happy that this prize goes to Mattighofen, to KTM, and we're happy to invite KTM next year on stage again with a golden ticket, which we will now kind of virtually hand over to Andreas, who's unfortunately not here. And so can we have a golden ticket on the screen for Matthias? Thank you very much for joining this event. A huge digital applause to Andreas. Just some few information, because we had some technical troubles. You couldn't probably see all of the corporate reverse pitches. You couldn't see all of the startup pitches. We will put all those pitch videos online, so you can, let's say, probably the day after tomorrow, by a download link, watch the whole stream of today, and also the individual pitches from the corporates and the startups. So I think that's now from the stage. I want to say happy matchmaking, enjoy your meetings, and after the meetings, please also join us on awsconnect.at, where we'll support your matchmaking over the whole year and helping you as a startup to find cooperation partners, and surely the other way around. And also visit our program, IT Business Angels, and our global incubator network, Go Asia batches that are opened right now. Thank you very much from my side. Dan, last words?
Thank you, Dusan. It was a real pleasure to support you on this project. Congratulations to you and the whole team behind the scenes for pulling this off. I'm really impressed and enjoyed the matchmaking. I think this was the purpose of the whole event, and please enjoy it and use also the time up to 26th of May to have another session.
Happy matchmaking.
Happy matchmaking.